Nope. What's being attacked? You're not gonna make me fight 2 dragons, are you? Oh. Well, maybe not. Perhaps
maybe
I'll
I
deal
should
with
play
this
Elden
dragon
Ring.
while I have the opportunity. Never mind. I no longer had the opportunity. Can you 2 kill each other, please? Honestly, I just want to Scarlet rot him.
I really want to play
because
the
if
DLC.
I do that, then I can at least like mostly let him be. Is this dragon stuck? Can I? We're thinking with portals, bro. If I just keep hitting his wing. Honestly, fuck the riposte damage. I'm just gonna R1 his ass to death. And Scarlet Rot him, hopefully. Give me them toes. Let me sniff of them toes. Tail whip. Give me them. Give me. Delectable.
Dragon scale flesh.
What a sight.
Is that Egon?
Warrior true, if ever one there was. A fellow Drake warrior. Egon. Piteous Egon. Do you not remember? Conjure your past. How once you were. When fear was yet foreign to you. Scale the jagged peak, face Bale the Dread, and when you do, summon me. Summon my soul.
Man, he just gave me his finger. He was just like, here you go, buddy. Do you think if I pull on it, he'll fart? Bale. Bale. Oh, Bale. I mean, I'm obviously going to summon him. Like, how could I not? Rocks. Another dragon, dude. Is there not even, like...
Was I down there?
Is there not even a grace for me? Ancient dragon sex. I very much don't want to lose all of my souls. But I'm just gonna fight this darn dragon. Hey, get back up, Kristoff. You're fine. Brother. Oh, come on. Man, fuck these guys. Alright. Ow. Does every single strike of his actually zap the ground afterwards? And why does some of the lightning strikes hit me and some don't? The water? Oh. Wow, this sucks. I keep thinking I'm dodging, but then I keep getting hit anyway, and oh, there's the fire attack. I kind of want to skip it, but I kind of want the runes, though, you know? You know what? I think I might just come back for it later. Fuck it. It's a dog shit fight. That's fucking annoying as hell. Zeri is cool. though. The giant thunderclouds and everything in the air. It's pretty cool. It looks good. It looks very good.
I'm stupid. Where am I?
Oh, is this it?
I can see shit from it.
Not yet. Scaling of the mountain is pretty cool. It's very atmospheric, you know?
God damn it.
Climbing the top of a giant mountain with your horse to slay the dragon.
It's like the worst.
God damn.
I hate
But
this
thank
so
God
much.
for random wind tunnels for Torrent.
What is that?
Alright, well, here we are.
Oh my god.
It's time.
I can
I
switch
don't know where the
directions.
summoning finger is, but it's before or after? Oh, there it is. Got him. Wait, Egon, no! The dude owns so much rent. He owns so much rent, man. Oh god. Holy shit.
Wait.
Look at him go. He's just got his like his little staff and everything.
Wait a minute.
Or his little
It
bow
did
and
save?
arrow. Oh god, the soundtrack
I did
also
this. I did this.
kind of bops.
They were lying. I did this already.
Did I do this to the leg?
I think my save file
What
is
the
wrong.
hell is that? Oh my god. Legalize nuclear bombs. Ah! No! Forfeit them! Ban nuclear bombs!
Run, run, run.
Hey, we did it! Let's go!
Bail the Dread, you shall haunt me no longer.
Egon is such a cool character.
What a fucking baller, dude. What an absolute Chad. I wish to be like like a hater. Like such a, like that power. The amount of hater energy that Egon has justifiably, just it feels so good. Such fuck
What
you
is his
power,
problem
also
with
true.
Bale?
Project Wingman Dragon. Oh no! I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense though. Egon was like, I mean, wasn't he like literally on his last legs? Wasn't he like, were like all of his limbs broken? He had no legs? Oh, channels Dread Dragon to, I can't use either of these, man. Oh, it's the harpoon. Oh, right, it just gives me just the harpoon.
Whatever.
Got it. I would have more passion, but I do have the con crud. I am still kind of sick, so I kind of want to get the shield boys to get like sent
be
in
a
the
sign?
goons, you know? I'm gonna start working on the goons. All right.
Why do I have this?
We've really got some serious gooners up in here right now, chat. Great Shield Soldier Ashes 10. We're bringing gooning back, chat. We're bringing gooning back. Wait, I have an idea. Let's go fight the stupid ass pincer guy. Yeah, the Falling Star Beast. Miyazaki, couldn't you have reused good bosses? Man, come on. Hey, get him, boys. Get him. Oh, Lord. Fuck him up, boys. Go get him, goons. Oh no, go get him, lads. Oh yeah, fuck him up.
You have Jungle
I mean, they're
Island.
kind of doing it. Like they're kind of doing it like a little bit, you know? Maybe I was too harsh on the boy.
Now I have to find out, like, what is the fastest way to go to the other places? Like, where's the... I would like to use the teleporters, but I don't know where they are. I don't know where the teleport... And it's confusing. Maybe I'm better off just taking the... Wait. What was up with that well thingy, water thingy up there? This is not Jungle Island, is it? I think it's the same island. Wait a minute. What does this do? The tree? Oh. It kinda lit up, then it went away, and now it's lit up even. How do I get to the tree? I wish jumping was a thing in this game. Oh, bridge. Oven. Mushroom. That. Uh, So I don't think on... No, no, wait, on Prison Island there was one of... Prison Island. Wait, are almost all of them here? All of them are on this island? It was some kind of fish. Is it? The only reason I take the shuttle is because I don't know where the teleport is. I don't even know how I got to Prison Island the first time. I think it's only by teleport. What? That looks cool. I like... I have to... I can't walk. What? The door was on this side. I think I'm stupid. I think the teleporter is there. What's the dot? Oh. Wait a minute. Can I even... How do I know where I have to go? Like, how do I... I hope there's something. Symbols? There are symbols. Okay. Ah, Jungle Island. This is the terraforming island? Wait a minute. Is there even a teleporter? What is that? Oh. This is on terraforming. This is lit. Okay, let's just not go to one case. That's not Tree Island. Tree Island. This tree. Oh, that's... I'm stupid. That's... tree. That's why I called it tree. I wonder. I have 5 balls. Oh, I can only do it once. That's not very human-friendly design.
Aktivieren NordVPN. Erhöhe die Schutz.
First sketch, next is ninja. Dear God, bro, leave me alone. I will say though, bro, like the internet lately though, it is, I'm pretty damn confident that your boy's clean. Everyone is just, it just seems like people are just literally looking to cancel anyone and everyone at all times. And it's just, I feel like the internet, like literally, it's every day. But dude, chat, it is every day. It is something new. Every day it is something. It is someone. Someone's getting canceled, or trying to for something. Social media and Twitter
Riven
right now
kills
and
my
streaming.
brain.
It is just so. It is so stupid. I'm so over it, bro. Someone does something. Someone does something suspicious. Something that someone sus, bro. A million people are posting on the internet. Everyone's giving their opinions that no one really asked for, by the way. But we're all doing it anyways, right? And W this, L that. I can't condone this. What the f***'s happening, bro? Remember when we used to just...
I feel like this has been going on for like 4 years, 5 years. This isn't new. Yeah, this has been going on for a bit. 5 years, yeah. This like whole like, oh, this person gets exposed for doing this stupid thing that like everybody does, but like we're gonna act like it's bad. Like, bro, this has been going on for fucking a while.
And play video games. Remember when like there weren't these fucking drama channels, like a million of them? By the way, like,
What do I do with this?
I wonder
The
who he's
slide or
talking
white?
about.
Not the slide.
Who could that be? Look at that, man. What do you mean? Who is he talking about? I don't know. Who is this?
What is this for?
This is streaming, dude.
I didn't
like
want
this is
to
it's taking over. It's only getting worse.
Nah, bro. You know what the truth is?
What does this do?
You were the one that started this. Ninja was the one who started this. And here's the reason. Ninja was the first, in my opinion, real-ass gaming streaming celebrity. PewDiePie was bigger, but he wasn't just gaming and streaming. And Ninja brought it up to a level. Ninja walked so Kai and Aiden Ross and all the Jinxie, fucking Sketch could run. You started this. You don't know that, XQC. I feel like XQC was really, really popular, but he didn't have the main. XQC was really popular in terms of like gaming, but like he never got like the mainstream recognition that Ninja did. He didn't get that mainstream. He didn't, bro. He don't have his shit being sold at Target. That's really the truth, right? And so, yeah, Ninja did. Ninja's playing with Drake, doing all kinds of shit right there. And so, yes, absolutely. And he would fucking agree with me on this. Like, he knows what I'm saying. I think he probably agree with this whole thing. Is that Ninja started this, and Ninja took streaming to a place where it never was at before. And I think that what he's complaining about is that the celebrity culture of mainstream celebrities is mirroring gaming culture now. And the reason why is that you have a mainstream audience because you popularized it. And I think everybody respects Ninja for that. By the way, Ninja is an OG. It's not like it's a bad thing. I'm not blaming him. I'm saying this is how it's happened. Ninja grew Twitch, then Twitch outgrew him. Well, he went to Mixer. He stopped. Like, I mean, it's just the way it is with anybody, right? It's hard for people to stay. Like, bro, think about how long a lot of people stay relevant. It's hard, bro. Like, it's fucking hard to stay relevant. Most people fall off. I would say 95% of people that are popular even, which is 1%. And any examples? No, I don't give examples because then it's me shit talking other people. But like, we all know who it is.
Nothing.
We know who it is. Gonna fall off? Yeah, no, and as one example, I fall, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like, I got more people talking about me, thinking about me, watching my videos more now than pretty much ever.
Wait.
It's been a lot.
What?
It really is. It's been a lot. Like, it's been crazy. Yeah. So I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great. So humble. I'm just looking at data. I'm just saying, like, this is where the numbers are. That's it. Like, I'm not talking about, like, an opinion.
Women.
Where are all the funny clips, bro? Like, you know what I mean? We're all, dude, I miss the PUBG highlight day.
Fit now. Go.
Okay. I can't find a symbol correlating to this statue. Wait, wasn't here this door I couldn't get in? Yeah. I want to see what's it's just a white stripe. I have to get some water and wash out my protein cup.
Days, bro, where every morning
This is like straight off of like an LSF comment section.
or every other week, every week there was a new PUBG highlight video, right? Of all the of all the like, dude, just anyone in any PUBG streamer.
The crazy thing is that like I actually agree with Ninja. I missed that a lot too, but I just missed that I miss PUBG. I miss 2018 as well, right? I mean, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like I miss 2018 a lot. Like I remember I was watching videos and it was like me and like Train and Nick, and like we were out doing something together. And I think it was like Train talking about like a story, like a sexual experience he had with like a transsexual person or something like that. And he was at like, we were at like some random bar downtown, and like people are looking over at him. And like, I think Cloaksy was there too. And it was just like, it was so awesome. But like, I don't really miss the internet back then. I just miss like, you know, my friend group and like hanging out with everybody, right? I mean, and you know, being younger and fuck, I mean, like my mom being around, like streaming, like was less serious. Yeah, for sure. But like, I know how it is. I know how it is. I had more hair back then too, just a little bit more. Was this before or after the clip? No, that was something else.
Crazy moments, everyone laughing, everyone tagging each other, having good times, bro. Yeah. Like Tim and I have talked about it, bro, like a lot. Like it's just it.
That would have been crazy if you
I'm not saying I'm getting too over this shit, dude.
Well, there's no reason you can't just go back and do that again. Like, there's nothing that's holding you back from being able to just do the same type of entertainment that you used to do. Like, there's no problem with that. Yeah, you just go and do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, no one cares about gameplay anymore? Well, people care about gameplay, but, like, here's the reality, right? Is that, like, gameplay, so you look at, for example, me talking, like, this is why a lot of the most popular streams are, like, if you look at, okay, let me pull it up.
Das perfekte Essen nach dem Workout. Mit mindestens 30 Gramm Protein und 100% Bio. Mit dem Probierpaket von Löwenanteil bekommst du eine vielfältige Auswahl an Bio-Fertiggerichten direkt zu dir nach Hause.
Twitch tracker. So where is channels? So if you look at eBuy, he's doing IRL content. Kai doing IRL content. Queso, to be honest, the only games that Queso plays a lot of are games that are super accessible and easy to understand directly. And I think he does a great job at that. That's it. He does variety games that are simple and easy to understand. Right, there it is. Jinxie, to be fair, Jinxie plays Rainbow Six. He's a fucking, like, you know, like, whatever, right? I can't believe that, right? But yes, Jinxie does do really well by himself also, but he also plays other games. He does IRL too, etc., right? And then there's me, right? I'm doing different random variety stuff too. And Hassan is also doing random variety stuff. Tarek does Valorant, to be fair, right? FPS Shaka plays a bunch of different games. A lot of the top streamers and the people that are popping off and growing a lot are the ones that are making content that's very easily accessible. Because you think about like how many concentric circles of interest do you have to get into in order to find people that want to watch a video or watch a stream about running Mythic Plus in like WoW, or they want to watch somebody play Escape from Tarkov, because Escape from Tarkov generally pops off because of drops. It's not necessarily because people like watching the game. Like after the drops fall off, then so do the people that are playing. That's just the way it is. PoE? Yeah, PoE is the same thing. Overwatch? Yeah, because Overwatch is hard to watch. That's the reason why you see people that aren't doing gambling, or sorry, not gambling. Well, there's that too. Gambling's easy to watch. And that's why gambling streams were really popular. The reason why is because it's just much more accessible.
Let's go to Boiler
Hassan
Island.
makes content for people who hate the West, most privileged Americans. Well, yeah, but like, there's a lot of people that hate the West. Like, even if you're right, like, I don't think that's true, but like, just, okay, let's say that. That content is more accessible than even watching Fortnite. The only reason why Fortnite is accessible is because the game is so popular that a lot of people know about it. I know that it's like Beetlejuice, where it's like if you say, or like Marco Polo, if I say the word Hassan, people have to give their unasked for opinions about Hassan. So I understand, guys, you have to do that. It's just like just how you're programmed. But I'm just talking about like the accessibility of the content and, you know, the barriers to entry for being able to understand what's happening on the screen. So that's all.
Dude. Parents' Basement Ninja, dude. Man, I'm starting to have like a lot of real nostalgia about my streaming career, man. I don't know how many years I have left, dude. Like I'm not joking when I say this. It could be 5. It could be 1.
No, you're not gonna quit. Shut up. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. What are you talking? Shut the fuck up. You're not gonna quit. Stop being such a bitch.
What?
You're gonna quit for like 2 weeks and you're gonna come back.
Oh.
This dude has over $50 million probably. You don't need to stream. Right now, there will never be a monetary functional difference that streaming will create in your life. It's not gonna happen.
But like, dude, we've gone through some shit, man. We've done it all, bro. We've done it all, man. We've streamed from. It's not cancer, guys. I don't have melanoma anymore. I'm good for now.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like I've been in this space for so long, dude, and like I'm literally seeing the new me's, right? I'm seeing like the new young kids that are streaming with like, you know, a $5 webcam, terrible microphone in their parents' house, or in like a $500 a month rented apartment. Like
many gaming streamers don't do a lot. They don't make the game entertaining. Yeah, they're fucking boring. And like nobody wants to just like watch you sit there silently and play a video game. Like the only people that can get away with that are people that are insanely fucking good at the game. And whenever somebody says, "Oh, I'm in the top 1%," no, these people are in the top 1% of the top 1% of the top 1% of the top, you know, fucking 10%. This is not like you being good at a video game is not even remotely comparable.
Yeah, I started from my parents' basement, dude, into this shitty $800 a month apartment with my brother, into a house that I rented it with Jess. That was before Jess and I rented another apartment. We've gone from house to house to apartment to house to apartment to house. Just, we've been through so much, man. It's fucking crazy. Like sometimes I forget how long I've been doing this. Thank you, Aztec. Honestly, shout out to everybody who's been with me this whole time. Even if you guys have only been here through the Fortnite journey, bro. The Fortnite journey itself has been crazy enough. But I've been streaming since I was 19 years old. So almost like 13, 14 years. Retirement is not imminent. I have a good feeling about a lot of good stuff coming up.
That's
just you're not gonna quit. Shut up. You're not gonna quit. Every time I hear somebody
are there like
screaming
2
that's
ways
talking
to
about
figure
quitting,
out everything in this game? I think there's always 2 ways.
Stop. You're not gonna quit.
Ways.
Like, what do you mean?
It's like there's some.
Fuck. Fuck this shit, dog.
Everything's gonna be all right, man. Mind your language.
Some little kid.
If you land right,
You see what just happened? The kid got knocked. Right. Oh, good.
Good stuff coming up. But it just feels like there's so... Uh-oh.
He got killed.
Everything's gonna be all right, man. Mind your language.
Oh,
you land right...
man.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, you didn't fucking get him up, man. Bro, you left that 12-year-old out there to die. Won't you quit streaming one day? I might not be able to stream full-time because something in my life will change in a way that I can't predict right now. But in a perfect world, I will always be making content and making videos. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. It's like if I never, like, for me, there's never going to be a point where, like, I'm going to get bored of doing this because I've just been doing it my whole life. See, you guys don't know this because, like, you guys started seeing me streaming, like, you know, maybe a few years ago or whatever. What you didn't see is me at, like, 10, 9, 11 years old making videos as a little fucking kid. And then getting into middle school and high school and doing the same thing. Yeah, like, yeah, dude, upload them. I will upload some of them myself. Yeah, any video. Yeah, we would make videos and shit like this all back in the day. So it was never really a time where I was, you know, like, not doing this. And the only reason I didn't do it earlier than 9 is because I didn't have the tools to do it. I would have been doing it when I was like 5 if I could have, right? So yeah, I mean, what's this here at the risk ending up at a register? We have to see the videos. Well, hey, I mean, like, I hope I keep doing them, right? That's really what it comes down to. You didn't have cameras back then? No, I didn't. Do you still have those? Yeah, I do. I have them all in like a big box. I have to actually put them on like a digital thing. I got a machine to do it. I just haven't done it. So yeah, no, I mean, I'm very happy with like the way that I do things and everything. And so like, yeah, there's no problem with it. I think that really like somebody like Ninja is probably I think Ninja is very much the same as I am. And I think Ninja, like, I wish Ninja would... Ninja, in like a way, like, it's kind of the same thing with like Myth, right? Where like people always talk about like kind of, oh, Ninja fell off or Myth fell off and like shit like that. And it's like, you can say, yeah, they're not as popular as they used to be. Like, that's obviously fucking true. Everybody knows that. But that doesn't take away that they were popular. And I wish Ninja would just embrace the fact that like he is an OG. Like, he was the guy that walked so everybody else now could run. You don't need to compete anymore. You've already won. In 10 years, people are going to remember you.
Or nothing.
Like, you're that guy. What are you talking about? Why are you doing this?
Take me.
Like, you don't need to compete and like prove that like you're different than him or anything like that. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, you kiss your mouth with that mouth? Exactly, right? Yeah. He's a competitor though. He lives to compete. Well, you can't, I mean, like, that's the thing, is you can look at it that way, and if you want to do things that way, you can. But at the same time, it's not like you have to. Nobody's asking you to do that. Nobody's making you do that. I feel like streaming now is great. I'm very positive about streaming. I like streaming a lot. Now, has streaming changed and become more like celebrity culture baseline? I think the answer to that is yes. It definitely has. But why has that happened? It's happened just because it's grown naturally.
Do I want this?
Yeah, I still have respect for Ninja. Yeah, athletes can't play forever.
I don't think so.
Yeah, look at Shaq. Like, Shaq is a great example. Like, Shaq, whenever he was in the NBA, was a good player, right? He was not Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, or LeBron James, but he was a good, solid player. And now, like, he's retired, and he still does commentary on the games. He still talks about it. Like, just be Shaq, man. Like, fuck. You don't need to be, like, you know, constantly trying to put yourself out there and, you know, like, competing with the new people now. It's just not the way the world works. It never needed to be that way at all. So I hope Ninja realizes that, man. Yeah, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, exactly. Like, Snoop Dogg's not really making a lot of music anymore. Like, yeah, he'll do something every once in a while, but for the most part, he's just an OG. Yeah, he's just an OG. Shaq is an incredible investor. Yeah, he sure fucking is. Like, bro, I go to Target. It's like Target is sponsored by Shaq. Like, I look around, there's like 5 products by fucking Shaq. Like, I go to the grocery aisle, there's something by Shaq. I go to, like, there's like a exercise machine, it's Shaq over there. There's some other fucking machine, it's Shaq over there. Oh my God. This guy's fucking every office chairs. Yep, there he is. Shakaroni Pizza. Yes, it's insane, man.
Reise zum fernen Horizont in Final Fantasy XIV Online Dawn Trail. Erkunde neue Gebiete, gemeinsam mit alten Bekannten. Entdecke mysteriöse neue Länder. Und bewältige atemberaubende Herausforderungen. Final Fantasy XIV Online Dawn Trail. Jetzt erhältlich.
Examples, I just want to really reflect here for a second. I spent a lot of time going through the comments of this video, and I have to say I am very, very impressed with how people reacted to this video. I am happy to see people from all ends of the political spectrum, people from all walks of life, coming together and realizing that glorifying and encouraging violence over politics is too far. And I'm glad people got there and made that realization.
I think the reason why is because it's just something that's obviously indefensible. And I think that what really makes people mad is the, it's like the sense of self-righteousness that those people have. That's what makes it incredibly fucking annoying.
Together, but I'm not surprised that people were doing that in the comments of my video. So what did we talk about? Well, a lot of VTubers, like these ones right here, making disgusting comments about the situation. However, today we're going to focus on a new one from a VTuber named Pepper. So what is Pepper up to? Well, she made this tweet saying this. Oh, right, since my timeline won't stop and I just saw a similar post, I want to say something about that assassination attempt yesterday.
Man.
I think they should have had better aim. I'm all for game-ending people who shouldn't be in power. We British people have done similar many times.
Man, Sanus VTuber? Stop saying game ending. He just says that to avoid YouTube demonetization. He's not saying it for that reason. Oh, they lay peppered? Yep, there it is.
So this person is openly saying that not only should Donald Trump have been actually assassinated on Saturday, they're also saying they are all for game-ending people that they believe shouldn't be in power.
Upright.
Well, if you want to use, like, oh, this is what the British do, I guess this also, I mean, if she wants to push, like, well, this is what the British have always done, what about, like, the colonialism where, like, Britain would go into, a weaker country, a third world country, and then take their resources and kill their people? Like, so how do you think, like, for example, like, there's all these, like, really big museums in the UK?
That's so cool.
Where did, like, so how is it that they have this thing that's from Africa? How did it get there? Where did it come from? So I guess she supports colonialization too. It's just laying around.
Mask off. And they would go even further saying this. Basically, I'm saying some people deserve it.
I hope somebody never thinks that about you. Everybody likes to talk. Everybody always likes to talk. But the moment that they get put in the crosshairs, suddenly, now it's different. Oh, well, I don't deserve it. Yeah, that's the whole problem, is that somebody else thinks you do. The same as you think somebody else deserves it. Haha, that's the way it goes. Suddenly, it's a problem. Yeah, right? It's exactly it. Fucking hypocrites. Yeah, it's just these people are very, you know what I've said is that people are very generous with other people's money. This is the same thing.
Project 2025 could harm Americans a lot. For one, they want to take away women's rights to vote and ban abortions nationwide from what I've seen.
Yeah, sure.
And God, we've fought enough to have it. If it happens, I will go over there and help myself.
No, you won't. Shut up. This is probably the kind of person that gets a, like makes their heart rate go up when they order, Uber Eats to the house and the delivery driver rings the doorbell. Like, this is the kind of person, instead of just leaving the food there, like, this is the kind of person we think that they're a revolutionary. You're a revolutionary? For sure.
This is absolutely insane. People like this are so delusional and their worldview is so delusional that they're living in an episode of The Handmaid's Tale, okay?
So somebody says, I checked their account, they're 15 years old max. So they're probably 31 then. Okay.
How do I get back there?
And also, like, if somebody's 15 and they're being an idiot on the internet, I remember whenever I was 15 and I was on the internet, and I remember getting checked for it. And it was, in retrospect, one of the best things that could have happened to me. So we're doing them a favor. Yeah, too bad. You're gonna learn today.
They really think these things are going to happen, that women are going to lose their right to vote if Donald Trump is elected president.
That's right.
That is absolutely insane. And also this mention of Project 2025, I just want to share this funny DM I got. Some people were a little angry about my video yesterday. You know, the video where I condemned political violence. This person said, bro, F you, hypocrite.
You make lolicons look like garbage.
No! This is so unfair. Nah, this guy's so lucky. I have to work harder. Oh, I'm so mad. Ow, oops. Run, 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 run. Ouch.
F Project 2025, effing Nazi. You make lolicons look like garbage. As a left-wing lolicon myself. Wow, thanks for sharing all that. Yeah, it's a new one.
Why would you? Why is it that you would? Who would? Why? I don't. I'm afraid to Google it. Lolicon. It's basically like sexual, like anime that involves like girls of questionable age. The question, by the way, is if they're 8 or 9 in a lot of cases. It's not like 17 and 18.
Isn't this the wrong
I've been called
way?
a Nazi for 5,000 different reasons that don't make any sense, but hey, at least this one's a new one, right? Condemning political violence is apparently a core tenet of the Nazi party. But anyways, back to the VTuber in question here, Pepper. The only thing they would actually respond to when they were being very heavily criticized for their comments about the situation, this was the only thing they replied to. Someone calling them fat. That was the only thing they felt was important enough to
because they only care about this issue because they're virtue signaling. They don't give a shit about this at all. They only care about their own image and how they look. That's the only thing that matters to them. That's why they're talking about this in the first place. Like, it's got nothing to do. So whenever you insult her appearance, well, she's doing it for her appearance. So if you do, that's going to upset her. And security levels rising. Yeah, no doubt.
Respond to by showing a picture of themselves to disprove that. They don't care that they're being labeled as this crazy person who's encouraging violence.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Butterfly.
Like, you know, like this could be a picture of her and it was taken in 2013. So I'm not really like, I'm not going to put a lot of stock into something like this one way or another. But I think, yeah, it's very much a self-report of like, this is what you care about. You care about how you look because that's what you're responding to. That's what you're fighting because you only did it to change how you look.
Against people they don't politically agree with. They're concerned about how people view their physical appearance.
Exactly.
That is absolutely insane. And like I said, we're going to see many different people from all walks of life getting in trouble for this stuff. Let's focus on a new person. This video was made by Mark Kern saying, brand ambassador for Smite, encourage Trump shooter to try again since taken down. And defends her belief that the assassination attempt was faked. Yes, I don't know what it is about brand ambassadors. It's always ambassadors.
Well, the reason, so let me explain why brand ambassadors. This is going to be a base take, by the way, so get ready to get mad.
Which one is this?
The reason why brand ambassadors have this happen is because oftentimes brand ambassadors fit under a category that gaming content creators normally aren't. So like there are women, minorities, some sort of like unique sexual orientation, and these companies use these people like mascots in order to make it seem like they care about minorities or something like that. And because of that, these people don't get questioned a lot, and they don't get pushback for what their opinions are, because those opinions are being protected by their identification status. So that's why you see brand ambassadors doing this a lot. It's because they have an implicit sense of, oftentimes, they have an implicit sense of immunity from the consequences because of their identity.
Whether it's
Isn't that tokenism? It absolutely is. 100%. No, it's completely fake.
Twitch, games, what have you, who say the most unhinged stuff with this label in their bio. It's like showing up to a public space wearing your work uniform and then saying a bunch of crazy stuff. It is a terrible idea. But here's what they said. In a now deleted tweet, they said, if at first you don't succeed, ... a very unsubtle encouragement of people doing more violent acts like they did.
By the way, I don't have a problem with people saying that it's fake. I think you have every right to think that it's fake. Like, promoting violence is one thing, that's bad, but like saying that you think it's fake, I think that's totally fine. I don't want to see anybody get in trouble for that. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. There's a lot of weird things with that event. There are. I don't think it was fake, but I can see why somebody thinks it would.
On Saturday, and then they said this. This is so staged, though, and going to be very effective, which is a straight-up conspiracy theory. This is straight-up misinformation. Like, this is crazy that they would say this. But they would go further and say, to be 100% clear, I absolutely believe the target of today's shooting would sacrifice his own supporters to further his candidacy.
I think that's true, but like this is like what I love about this is that this sentence is like, okay, fine, but then it's like now you're writing fan fiction about the conclusion that you just invented. That's the funny thing about this to me. It's like you say this and then you start writing fan fiction about what it means that he did this thing that you said that he did.
I think that is
so
the ultimate tragedy behind the Trump grift. He does not care about the people who have made him who he is. At the time I made this initial tweet, I had seen that no one was seriously injured in the shooting today. Knowing now that 2 died, I regret using flippant language, but I do believe it is wrong to speculate about the political implications of an assassination attempt. By the way, there's
political implications of an assassination attempt. Ah.
2 people died. One of them was the shooter, by the way. And they're seemingly expressing some sort of sympathy for that. That's very interesting. But yeah, in reaction to all this, they have privated their account. But
good, that's what happens. You put a public opinion out there that's fucking stupid and people disagree with you. That's what you get. You want to avoid having this happen? Stop posting your opinions on a public space. Nobody has the right to have an opinion on the internet and for no one else to criticize it. This is why I take literally zero responsibility. Like, I put people on blast all the time. I never censor names. I will put them on blast anytime, and I'm never sorry, and I think it's funny. And the reason why is because if you are on the internet posting your opinions publicly, that's what you fucking deserve. That's what you get. And people do the same thing to me.
Everyone else does in these situations. They say the most out-of-pocket stuff on Twitter, and the second they receive any criticism, they immediately run and hide. So now we're going to move on to the next section of this video, the games journalist who had to say something about this situation, and it probably doesn't surprise you to see these familiar faces like Alyssa Mercante from Kotaku,
of course,
who had this initially to say, making jokes.
I think this is funny. I don't think there's anything wrong with her tweeting this. This is totally fine. I think it's funny. I would have tweeted this.
About the shooter, and Mark Kern saying, did you tweet and delete these, tagging her on Twitter right here?
Nothing wrong with this.
The funny thing is, I don't have an issue with these particular tweets.
Yeah,
she's making fun of the shooter, which is totally fair game, but I think it's more funny because they would start tweeting and then immediately change course, as Mark Kern would point out. They would make a few tweets on the situation and all of a sudden delete everything, and then instead of actually tweeting, they would just spam retweets, basically sharing their thoughts through other people to, I guess, avoid...
Weird to see people condemn political violence who are ambivalent to a genocide. Yeah, because it's happening on the other side of the world. Why the fuck would they care what's happening in Palestine? What are you, fucking retarded? Of course. Wow, I can't believe that people are going to care about the things that are happening in their country more than things that are happening on the other side of the world. What a fucking shock. It's amazing to me that, like, how is it that a person like this can exist? How is it possible? It's nuts. Brain small? Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
Getting criticism themselves, sharing stuff like this, saying the dumbass who stared longingly into the sun.
See, this is always what happens, right? Let's worry about the government-funded genocide in Palestine, the standing away of rights stateside and demilitarization of the police, among other things. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, let's stop giving Israel money. You want the conflict to stop? Stop giving Israel money. That'll make it stop. Fuck them. That's what I think. Fuck them. So, yeah, I agree. Okay, good. Next. Yeah, militarization of police? Absolutely. Standing away of rights? Absolutely. 100%. Totally agree. That was quick.
I was on the toilet.
During an eclipse, stood up out of the Secret Service's protection for a photo op, start tweeting and then immediately change course, as Mark Kern would point out. They would just spam retweets, basically sharing their thoughts.
Ambivalent to a genocide?
Yes, avoid...
Weird to see people condemn political violence who are ambivalent to a genocide. Yeah, because it's happening on the other side of the world. Why the fuck would they care what's happening in Palestine? What are you, fucking retarded? Of course. Wow, I can't believe that people are going to care about the things that are happening in their country more than things that are happening on the other side of the world.
It's 10.
What a fucking shock. It's amazing to me that, like,
okay, the numeric
how is it that a person like this can exist? How is it possible? It's nuts. Brain small? Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
Getting criticism themselves, sharing stuff like this, saying the dumbass who stared longingly into the sun.
See, this is always what happens, right? Let's worry about the government-funded genocide in Palestine, the standing away of rights stateside and demilitarization of the police, among other things. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, let's stop giving Israel money. You want the conflict to stop? Stop giving Israel money. That'll make it stop. Fuck them. That's what I think. Fuck them. So, yeah, I agree. Okay, good. Next. Yeah, militarization of police? Absolutely. Standing away of rights? Absolutely. 100%. Totally agree.
Fine.
That was quick.
During an eclipse, stood up out of the Secret Service's protection for a photo op without knowing there were more shooters. And that is just complete misinformation. At that point, they knew the threat was neutralized. And when he put his fist up in the air, that was just to defy everything that was going on and to show strength. And I think
that's a sad take to hear. Yeah, I really don't give a shit. To be honest, I think that the only reason Israel exists is to destabilize the Middle East and to give Western powers the ability to do that internally. I think that's the reason. I think that's why they made it. They put it there on purpose back then. Yeah, that's what I think happened. I think that's the reason why we keep protecting them, is we use that as a proxy for us to destabilize their area.
It's really funny that Twitter people like this must think it's staged for someone to show toughness and bravery. They think it must be some sort of a dumb decision or something that's staged. But anyways, Alyssa wasn't the only person at Kotaku who was doing this strategy of just retweeting other people's words. And Carolyn here, we've talked about it before, would do the same, retweeting all of these messages, even saying, retweeting a message that said that they don't care about Trump's health, basically being very flippant of this whole situation and acting like this entire assassination.
I'm more upset by the sympathy this will stir around Trump and the violence it will lead to against vulnerable minorities like trans people.
There's the K, with the line or without the line?
I don't see how those two things are related.
I don't think they are in order.
I don't. That's what a negative. This is what a negative IQ does.
They go from 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. The worst
This one.
assassination attempt of all time will distract from the massive massacre carried out by Zionist forces in Gaza today.
5.
Totally true.
Attempt was taking attention away from what's happening in Gaza.
The U.S.
And they
is
had-
lost? No, you have to keep in mind that, like, a lot of these people are just terminally online freaks that would never be able to exist outside of a computer.
How is this lower than
Like,
this?
this is the truth. Like, you should never take them seriously or worry about what they're saying.
an issue
This is
with
not
that.
real life.
And
Oh,
on top
wait,
of
what?
that, this is her latest
Oh, here we go.
retweet
yeah.
saying, political violence is when violence is done to a politician. Everything they cause is a different thing, and you shouldn't
I don't
worry
get it.
about it.
I need to hit my head a few times in order to understand maybe what this person's trying to say. Okay. Political violence is when violence is done to a politician. Yes. Everything they cause is a different thing. You shouldn't worry about it. Well, yeah, there's a different word to it. Yeah, it's not the same word. Her definition is just wrong. Yeah, Holy fuck.
That's a very strange thing to share after an attempted
Honestly, it has 12k likes. The reason why it has a lot of likes is because the majority of Twitter is filled with mentally ill people that are sitting on Twitter all the time and are so focused on virtue signaling that they care more about seeming good than being good. And what you can notice with a lot of the really popular tweets about this is that these are really popular tweets made by people that look like they should be in a mental institution. And on top of that, they're done in a way that tries to project virtue. It's because these people are looking to make people think a certain way about them. They're looking for good boy points, exactly, right? That's the reason why. That's one of the very big commonalities for it. It's all minority. They aren't even real people. Sometimes. I don't think they're bots, actually.
Assassination. But anyways, let's move on to another person we've seen on this channel. A producer.
I'm sorry,
I wrote
guys.
something
I'm
down.
going to say it again, and it gets me in a lot of trouble, but I don't think you should be able to have the trans
This is
flag and the
cool?
Palestine flag at the same time. I don't. I think this is outrageous.
This is 3.
This is an outrageous. This is crazy. What are you doing?
This is 4.
Holy fuck. Like, wake up.
From
This is
Halo.
a-
Now you can see they're
this is
locked down
the-
as well.
this one is
because
safe.
they
This is
made
the only one I
this
know for
tweet
sure.
saying if y'all cared even half this much when it's a school of children, we'd be a much safer place. So they're using this
Y'all
situation.
cared half as much about school children would be a much safer place.
This one is 3, 6,
We did.
or
Remember whenever
5.
Uvalde happened and people said, you know, like all of the cops should be arrested and taken out of the police force and there needs to be an
This
internal
symbol is 3,
investigation.
4, 4,
and people
4.
still,
Okay,
every
4.
time that something bad happens and the police do it wrong, people say it must have been the guys from Uvalde.
If this is
Absolutely,
4,
we did. It's not even a question. That was news for like a month. What are you talking about?
To virtue signal about gun rights. And this is the same person, we talked about this in a previous video, who made a tweet stating, I honestly don't think
This
I can
must
work
be
on a
7.
game that glorifies or fantasizes modern guns.
I see. Okay.
4.
This explains
okay, which
a lot.
one is 5?
Call of Duty, Battlefield, RB6. I've had moments I've struggled with Halo, but the weapons and world is pretty sci-fi, which creates a large
think
enough
this one is
separation
5.
from reality. This is the
I'm going to say exactly what I think. I think this is the most cringe,
6,
beta,
7?
pathetic, little bitch boy thing that you can possibly say. It's so fucking pathetic. You
This one
work
is
on a
9, I
game that
guess.
is about killing
This one
people,
only came up
killing
once.
aliens. Why are you killing the aliens? Why? The prophets are telling the elites to do this. They're not really bad. The elites aren't bad. They showed that in Halo 2.
This one is
They
the one
have
that's
sentience.
very...
It's not like they're stupid. You're killing them. Just because it's with a gun that shoots blue bullets doesn't mean that they're not dead. Yeah, this guy makes a game about effectively killing illegal aliens, and he says, oh wow, I've had moments where I've struggled. You've had moments where you struggled making a video game? Get new medication. What a fucking loser freak, man. Oh my god. Tell this to your therapist. This is pathetic. Oh my god. I've never so fucking true. This is so fucking pathetic, man.
Maybe.
These are the people that worked on Halo Infinite? Yes. Doesn't that explain a lot? So you have these people, and keep in mind what this implies, right? It implies that this person is...
I don't know,
actually,
man.
to be fair, I don't know if they worked on Halo Infinite particularly, but what they said in their bio is that they are a producer for Halo.
This kind of makes sense.
So I could be wrong about that, to be fair.
What the hell is this?
But they are a producer for Halo, yes. And so what does this mean?
No.
This means that Halo probably will not take certain directions because people like this are afraid of it converging with reality. And do you remember what I said before about how the prime mental illness with a lot of these people is that they want media to reflect their real world views? Yeah, there's going to be no ODST 2. Why is it? It's because of pussies like this, freaks like this, weirdos like this.
This is 2.
And you see these people putting up walls of different ways. Like, this is, I think, a great fucking example of what I've been saying about how a lot of these people,
come on, man. I don't
they are making these little changes in games. They're making sure that the game doesn't go down this road, it doesn't go down that road, it doesn't do this thing, because it might reflect something that my real world views are against.
This is 4.
This is the exact thing that I was talking about. It's parasites and losers like this. There it is. Right there in front of you. Isn't he comparing minorities with alien genociders that literally kill billions in glass planets?
2.
These people, you have to understand that these people
but
do not
if this
think,
is 2,
they feel.
It means this is 4.
This is the way it makes him feel.
I don't...
You're not going to reason him out of this position. The best thing to do is to just have somebody else do it.
It makes no sense.
You can't reason with a person like this. You can't explain things to them. Creators lacking media literacy is dangerous.
1, 2, 3.
I know, that's the exact problem.
Yeah.
And it's not even media literacy, it's media awareness. The fact that it's media and not real. It's a luxury belief? Oh, it absolutely is. I mean, the prime luxury belief is having the trans flag next to the Palestine flag. Holy fuck. It's insane. Like, your maximum... This guy is min-maxing virtue signaling. It's crazy. It actually makes me so mad.
Pretty sci-fi, which creates a large enough separation from reality. This is the person who's going to tell you about gun rights. The person who literally...
this is the kind of freak that wants to tell you what your opinions should be.
Can't separate fiction from reality and has a meltdown if guns in a video game look a little too realistic. So this whole situation, the past 48 hours or so, has been very eye-opening, like I said earlier. And I think everyone here should take a look around. I'm probably not going to make another video going through people making comments about the assassination attempt. I think you guys get the point. But still be vigilant. Go around. See what people are saying. Because VTubers, content creators, celebrities, what have you, they're all going completely mask off. They feel safe enough to say these completely unhinged and violent things. And they think they're going to get away with it.
And that's the thing, is that these people have no problem being violent, and they have no problem having somebody else with that gun do what they want them to do, but they want to act like they're different.
A lot of them are playing their ukulele today. A lot of them are trying to apologize and move on and delete their tweets and act like nothing happened. But pay attention. Let them speak. Let them out themselves as these terrible people that they are, and take note of it. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. I appreciate you guys listening. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments.
Isn't it free speech, though? It absolutely is.
Comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, so it absolutely is his freedom of speech, and as it is my freedom of speech to express my concern. I don't want to see his account banned. I don't want to see him banned at all. No, he should have every right to say that. But I also have every right to criticize what he's saying and to say what he's saying is fucking insane and it's stupid. Calling someone a soy boy whenever you're listening to a man talking through a waifu? I mean, hey, you're absolutely right. And think about that. The biggest soy boy on the screen isn't the man using an anime girl waifu avatar. Think about being even more of a soy boy than that. That's where we're at. That's bad, isn't it? See, now you see the problem. It's insane. It is. Oh my god. I'm boy, yeah, there's a video. Give it a like. That's a good video. I totally agree with this.
What is faster?
I just... I don't know which one of these is the most pathetic.
The shuttle and...
Ironically, this Alyssa, right? Who, like, people were like, always fucking hate her. She was the only one that I didn't have a problem with. This is the only one that I actually thought was funny. So think about how bad these people have to be for her to be the one that's out of the group the most reasonable. Yeah, I mean... Bro, especially, bro, the VTuber LARPing as a revolutionary. And then the only thing that she responds to about it is that she's not fat. Doesn't that just tell you everything? Oh my god. Over the past 5 minutes, you've been telling us about what our opinions are supposed to be, because that's how you feel, Zach. Thank you. You're welcome, man. Absolutely. I'll keep doing it, too. The same Stormtrooper joke was made here in chat the day it happened. Yeah. It's at a point where people hate politicians so much they want them to go away by any means necessary. Oh, I mean, people have been killing politicians forever. It's not this big new thing. It's just the problem is that it can't be the normal procedure. Like, you're always, like, you're gonna have political assassinations in 100 years. Of course it's gonna happen. Why wouldn't it happen? People have something happen, they're mad about the world, they see this person, they blame them for it, and then they try to kill him. Of course that happens. Yeah, it's not crazy. Some of these people are just the biggest fucking losers, man. It's so sad.
Vegan Booty is often called the vegan teacher's daughter. She thinks walking your dog is animal abuse, has been on the news for calling horses slaves, and believes it's okay fighting butchers, service workers, and even children at their birthday party. The government has banned her from living in her hometown, and her
W. Fucking W. Nice.
First viral video will start to show you why. The event scene behind her is the Million Paws Walk, where families meet to walk their dogs together and help raise funds for animals in need. Well, Vegan Booty called the event
I still don't know how to get this image.
Ever participate in.
Protest.
Really? That's the worst one? What about, like, I don't know, like 9/11? I don't know, like, I feel like that's kind of worse. I mean, if you put the 2 and 2 together, like the Holocaust, yeah, like, there's a lot of things that are worse than this.
Suggesting that every animal should be treated the way that dogs are.
Why would you love...
I agree with this. I'd eat a dog. And I could have a cow as a pet, sure. They're not that good? Yeah, that's why we don't eat dogs.
Would you love one, but pay for the suffering and abuse of other animals? Pigs are, in fact, more intelligent than dogs.
Hypocritically, however, Vegan Booty owned a dog herself, which she tied to a leash and used it to pull her while she skated. It's pretty funny how you are protesting, yet you have a dog pulling you. Pretty hypocritical, and the hypocrisy didn't stop there, because Vegan Booty then showed up at a charity football match, disrupting 35,000 spectators because she thought her cause was way more important. In a satisfying turn of events,
remember what I said before about how almost all of this stuff is performative? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly it, man. This is it. Yep, attention whores? Absolutely. Not even a question.
She was fined $1,800 for the stunt, yet this wasn't too expensive for the exposure it provided.
Would you do it all again? Yes, 100%.
However, at around the same time...
Of course she would, because she's getting attention for it. That's the reason why she's doing it. She's doing it for attention. If you banned this girl off social media, she'd stop doing it.
Isaac Butterfield was going viral for his anti-vegan videos, featuring Tash in the worst vegans on TikTok.
Why is your name Vegan Booty when you're running around with that? Change your name to Vegan Pancake Ass and let us all get on with our lives.
This gave Tash a chance to respond, although she was met with a brutal dislike ratio as Isaac's audience offered their very first downvote.
Wow.
It therefore slammed Vegan Booty again.
Meat's amazing, it's delicious.
Puts the quotes, bro. He puts the quotes. Oh my god.
And guess what, bitch? I'm gonna have a big dirty steak for dinner. I hope you enjoy your broccoli, you tiny little child.
Yet with comments such as who else came from Isaac's channel, this was only helping Vegan Booty grow. She'd used her newly found fame to launch a vegan clothing company, spoofing the Anti-Social Social Club to instead read Anti-Animal Cruelty Club. Well,
okay.
Isaac then launched his own anti-vegan social club, leading Vegan Booty to...
This fucking guy. Oh my god.
Call in heavy reinforcements.
She
discussed is Isaac Butterfield's anti-vegan club responsible for this vegan phobia with no one other...
I think it is. I think that a lot of people don't like vegans because there is a degree of sanctimoniousness and people don't like being judged or told what to do. There are a lot of vegans, and I'm gonna even go as far to say that the vast majority of vegans, 95 to 90% of vegans, you wouldn't know that they're a vegan because that's just the way that they live their life. Now, they might bring it up if you go out to dinner or something. Yeah, of course, right? But in general, most people that are vegans are just people that eat this type of diet, and that's it. It's not a big deal. However, there is this contingency of them that has this, it's again, like this sanctimonious nature, right? Telling other people what to do. In general, don't go around telling other people what to do. And if you do that, they're not gonna like you.
Than that vegan teacher.
He literally has shirts made that say anti-vegan club.
The pair became so close that they'd call each other family.
Hi, sweetie, how are you? Hello, hey mom, how you going?
However, it was obvious Vegan Booty was the crazier of the two. She began...
That's hard to do. That's impressive, bro. Like, that's really, damn, all right. To do.
However, it was...
Hi, sweetie.
Vegan teacher.
He literally has shirts made that say anti-vegan club.
The pair became so close that they'd call each other family.
Hi, sweetie, how are you?
Vegan Booty.
Hello, hey mom, how you going?
However, it was obvious Vegan Booty was the crazier of the two. She began...
That's hard to do. That's impressive, bro. Like, that's really, damn, all right.
Trading supermarkets wearing an animal onesie before standing in the milk section dissuading shoppers from their purchase. For obvious reasons, staff weren't too happy about this, and even after being ejected, she still yelled outside the store.
Her babies.
Man. I want to say again, I say this every time that one of these performative protesters is getting exposed. There's a reason this woman is doing it here and not in China, or in Singapore, or in an African country, or in the Middle East. It's because these people don't really care about what they believe in enough to risk anything on it.
Bro.
In fact, they only believe in it because it's beneficial. Do you think this girl would be doing this if the camera was off? No. She's only doing it for attention.
24 Bio-Fertiggerichte bekommst du schon für 85,89 €. Das ist der beste Deal, den du heute kriegen kannst. Es ist super easy. Einfach bestellen, bequem im Vorratsschrank lagern und in 3 Minuten genießen. Schon hast du jederzeit das perfekte...
Music. the butterfly landed. I have to find out how to get this picture.
As a result, Tash was permanently banned
See,
from...
now she's talking. See, again, now she's happy because she's got people talking about her.
Australia's two main supermarkets,
Groceries
yet this
ban,
didn't
meathead.
stop her
Good one.
protests, as vegan booty would only get worse. She'd show up at McDonald's in a much more detailed costume, being kicked out not by staff, but instead this time police.
Thank God.
Hilariously, this guy began his own protest, countering her with a legendary song.
Oh God. What a fucking G. Man, that is crazy. Oh my God.
In vegan booty's
It's nuts, man. Would you be doing this if the camera was off? You want to know what's really sad? Is the answer to that is yes. Yes. If you ask anybody that knows me in real life, the answer has always been yes. I've always been an obnoxious asshole who thinks the world needs to see things the way I do. Yep. That's right.
Next stunt, she walked into KFC and poured orange paint everywhere while blasting dying animal noises for over 15 minutes.
Oh, no,
Not gonna lie, but you're
KFC.
incredibly selfish to the people that work at that place.
Not the KFC,
All they're trying to
I
do
mean,
is do their job. I
Popeyes.
feel so sorry for the workers, while even other vegans called vegan booty out.
I think that the reason why this happens is because this girl experiences no consequences for her bad behavior.
Yes.
And that's really the way I see it, is that like if these stores like tried to pursue, for example, like trespassing charges or some type of like actual accountability, this girl would immediately stop doing this. And I think that they should, by the way, because she's going in there and harassing their employees, yelling at their customers. And I don't really think she has the right to do that. She doesn't. She's just ruining everything. Like, you don't have the right to just go in there and throw a fit just because you don't like the way people are doing things. That's not the way the world works. So no.
She is giving veganism a bad name.
People wrote about Tasha's public stunts. Instead of promoting vegans, you kind of just embarrassed them, and nothing showed this better than her children's party meltdown. These two horses were clearly very well looked after, and were waiting outside a family festival so kids could take a picture. Well, of course, vegan booty somehow thought it was abuse.
Okay, that's disgusting. This is animal abuse.
She tried and failed.
Exactly. It's crazy how these people don't even... One issue that these people have is that...
festival so kids could take a picture. Well, of course, vegan booty somehow thought it was abuse.
I just want to know who the slave owner is. Okay, that's disgusting. This is animal abuse.
Come on, man, bitch. Everything's animal abuse.
Exactly. It's crazy how these people don't even...
Wild fucking
One issue
horses
that
have
these people
so many
have is
fucking
that
problems.
they never
suffer.
see any sort of like
Most animals
correlation
suffer
between like the
way
values
more.
they have.
Most animals suffer way more if we don't take care of them. This is animal abuse, but getting eaten in the wild isn't. Of course. It's like these people, they just never learned to think. They are just being toxic for the sake of being toxic. They don't see that. They don't want to see the whole picture. I can't believe that people are really that stupid. Like, okay. I mean, the only way, let's be real, the only way to end all suffering is by nuking the world completely. Like, nuke every inch of the world, and suffering will end. That's the only way. Suffering will never end. It's the way our universe was created. Light. Okay. Nice, and now what? There is no suffering. There's always suffering where life is. That's simple. What? The hell? How did I move that? What is that? Ah, it's dagger. I can look through it with the lens. I don't know if this is intentional. I don't think so. Oh god. Ish. Riven. Is this the mushroom? That's not the mushroom. Oh, that's the... I think that's the butterfly one. I mean, I think it's... I don't know. 1, 2... I have 4. How many till it activate? 6. I know one more pictures on the jungle island. Just don't know how to get. What? Traffic light? Oh, there's something there. There's something there.
And the values other people have, and what the implication would be is if those other people's values were impressed upon them.
To make any decent points. Although Vegan Booty wasn't finished there. She'd then go into the festival to find the horses again, disrupting all photos by making a public announcement.
They look like they're under so much stress.
This awesome dad then quickly stopped their antics.
Yeah, not take photos. No, we'll just keep walking that way then. Keep walking that way.
And thankfully police were there to...
Ah, there it is. See? Fucking got him. Yep, there's the cops. They take care of it. It's no problem.
Devine. After posting her video to TikTok, Tash again made national news, in which they'd interview the horse's owner.
Meg Freeman owns the pony business. She says she's being bombarded with abuse by vegan protesters. Meg Freeman wants her charged.
They're like terrorists. They're not going to go away.
Well, only 1 week later, Vegan Booty announced, "I'll be going to court on the 13th of May as I received a summons for a restraining order from the owner of Ponies for All Occasions."
Aw, too bad.
Those who dislike me are triggered because I've made them realize that they're animal abusers. What I'm
It's just
going...
that you're annoying. Like, it's not that you can... Nobody says you can't say it. You just can't go up to them and yell at them.
through right now isn't a loss. It only means we're winning.
We'll see about that.
The delusion just never stops.
I don't even think the vegan teacher is this crazy. This girl is making vegan teacher seem like an angel. At least the vegan teacher didn't have her own number plates, as this made vegan booty foolishly recognizable.
Meat and cheese smeared across her family's car. Vegan activist Tash Peterson says this cruel...
You have been lied to. Watch Dominion.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, people put cheat.
There are two ways?
They're putting meat and cheese on her fucking car.
Ah, that's true.
Joke crosses the line.
People recognized her car, then threw meat bones on her driveway, yet trolls weren't the only people who showed up at her house.
I've woken up once again to the police knocking at my door. So I've been issued with another barring notice.
Controversial vegan activist is banned from every pub in her state after becoming notorious for wild stunts where she screams at innocent families.
Anything that sells alcohol, I'm not allowed into. A penalty of $10,000 applies if I break this barring notice.
The ban had come after another disgusting protest.
This man is 30,000 shots every hour! Animal abusers! Animal abusers! Animal abusers!
Yet vegan booty was still convinced that she'd done nothing wrong.
Yeah, but she probably didn't go to those places anymore, did she?
How comes?
Yeah.
That the most
That's exactly right.
people are
yeah, because she didn't want to get in trouble. That's the reason why. She's schizo? Yeah,
on
of
the
course.
left side.
I don't really have a right to freedom of speech here in Australia. It's honestly pretty corrupt.
She has freedom of speech, not freedom of screech.
Her freedom of speech is just going to a restaurant and screaming like a lunatic about murder. There is a difference between speech and screaming. Your freedom of speech, our freedom to eat meat. Goodbye.
Exactly.
She'd therefore leave Perth and spend a month protesting in Melbourne, but when she tried to fly back home, the government said she couldn't return.
Oops. Yeah, can't go back. That's too bad. I wonder why. Why is it always privileged white women? Because privileged white women have more privileges than any other group in the entire world. And they know that. So they look for ways that they can victimize themselves to like set right their internal guilt. That's the reason why it's always a lot of times privileged white women that do this. Yep.
Bei Parship geht es nicht allein eure Fotos, sondern das, was euch wirklich ausmacht. Entdeckt, was ihr gemeinsam habt und zeigt, was eurem anderen gefällt. So matcht ihr nur mit Singles, die wirklich zu euch passen. Parship.
The Australian police have banned me from entering into my own city. If I choose,
it's the same reason. Like another component to this is like a lot of them are also attractive, because like that's why a lot of girls that are into like crystals and stuff like that are hot. It's because guys are willing to put up with this from a girl that's hot.
Yep. If they wouldn't be attractive, they would have
that's
no
just the way
audience
that's just
at
the way
all.
it is.
to fly home, I could face a 1-year imprisonment.
Her application was rejected based on her statements made in public, and after eventually having the rejection overturned, you will not believe how awful she became. She'd go back to harassing the innocent pony business before trying to ruin the life of a hard-working chef. John Mountain owns Fire Restaurant in northern Perth, where on one unassuming night, a diner made a complaint about the lack of vegan options on the menu and was charged $32 for vegetables. Well, rather than bending the knee, John instead stated it is not a vegan restaurant, and if customers want vegan options, they should go elsewhere.
Very reasonable.
Announcing on their Facebook page, sadly all vegans are now banned from Fire for mental health reasons. We thank you for your understanding.
Fucking got him.
Banned. End of. No more. Never again. God help them.
Everybody loved the chef's bold move. Well, except for one person known as Vegan Booty.
What a surprise.
She showed up at the restaurant not just once but twice, blasting dying animal noises even after being ejected. Having disrupted his business multiple times, the chef understandably lost it, yet still took responsibility for the damage Tash had done.
And I'm sorry to say, Layla, I lost my cool, and I lost my cool because now it's really disrupting my business. And I could see the look on my customers' faces, my staff, they were all...
And that's what happens when the police aren't there. You see what happens? Like, that's whenever things get violent. That's why you need the police there to make sure that this stuff gets resolved. Because in every other one of these situations, there was never any violence or frustration at all because the police were there to make sure that this happened. The police did jack shit? No. The police didn't need to do jack shit because the people knew that if you fuck around like this around the police, you're gonna get shut down.
A little scared and a bit nervous, and I stormed out.
Sadly for Vegan Booty, however, her activism exploded the restaurant's popularity.
So far as my business is concerned, I've trebled my income. I'm now, in her words, having to murder more animals because of their actions.
Unfortunately, there was a bit of a trade-off.
I lost my partner because of this. I thought I was going to marry this woman, and she just couldn't handle the amount of attention. She's a very private person.
Yet this wasn't the only marriage
This
that
one is
Tash's
always
TikToks
seven.
ruined.
I'm
Her
pretty
next
sure it's
target
7
was,
now.
get this, the Bicton Veterinary Clinic.
Five, 6, 7, 8. This one is the most. I have 2, 3, 8, 6, 8. This one is always 3. This one is pretty safe. This one is 9 again. Yeah, restart. This one is consistently 4. One. Three. Yeah. Okay, wait, I have to. 1, 2. 7, 8, 9. 1 we know for sure. 2 we also know for sure. 3 we also know for sure. 4 is here. 4. Plus. Where's 5? Wait. There's no number 5. Not a single one. Maybe the number 5 doesn't. 7 is 2 with the 8. I don't know, 8. Okay, we have everything but number 5 and 8. I think number 5 doesn't exist. I just tried to write the number 8 in this paper. Okay. This one got me 8 3 times out of 5. That's the second time this one got a 5. 2 out of 4. 2, yeah. 4. That's already 9. Okay, one more time. Was that 8? That's 7. That's all. No, no, no. I'm not gonna write that down. Yeah, it's 7. I'm just bad at counting. Eight again. Okay, this one is pretty sure 8. 9. I'm writing. So the other one has to be one number 5 or 10. The flat line. I don't know which it is. No, wait, it has to be 5. It's definitely 5. Because if you put them sideways, they multiply by 5. It was written in the book. In this one room. Okay, we have every number. We have every fucking number. Which means we can give numbers to those. This is 9. Nine. 5. Oh, can I? Thank you. Hello. 1. That's 3. Wait. Oh, that's the one I missed. Missing the picture. This is number 3. One. Don't have a lot. They're not having much. You have 1, 3, 9. Times I don't. Okay. Right. So this means this one is 8. 1. Laying down 2. 5. Wait. Might be 10. 4. 3 and 6. So we are missing number 2, 4, 4, 7, 9. We know it's not 9. We know it's not 9 because we have 9. So it's 2, 4, or 7. Maybe I should go back. I don't even know what to input there, like, even if I know the numbers. I don't know what this machine wants from me. Yeah, right, I still have to go find this picture. Okay, now we can listen. I had to listen because of
privileged,
counting.
attractive white women looking for a way to nail themselves up on a cross. That's what it is. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. It's so fucking obvious. She isn't very attractive. She's above half. Go to Walmart and tell me that. Go to Walmart.
Business literally designed to help unwell animals, and Vegan Booty lost it over budgies out the front.
You're the type of vets that eat your own patients, are you?
Wait.
Yeah, I do eat meat, but I don't eat.
Was it like... What is a suicide?
No. The police didn't need to do
multiple times. The chef understandably lost it, yet still took responsibility for the damage Tash had done.
And I'm sorry to say, Layla, I lost my cool, and I lost my cool because now it's really disrupting my business. And I could see the look on my customers' faces, my staff, they were all...
And that's what happens when the police aren't there. You see what happens? Like, that's whenever things get violent. That's why you need the police there to make sure that this stuff gets resolved. Because in every other one of these situations, there was never any violence or frustration at all because the police were there to make sure that this happened. The police did jack shit? No. The police didn't need to do jack shit because the people knew that if you fuck around like this around the police, you're going to get shut down.
A little scared and a bit nervous, and I stormed out.
Sadly for Vegan Booty, however, her activism exploded the restaurant's popularity.
So far as my business is concerned, I've trebled my income. I'm now, in her words, having to murder more animals because of their actions.
Unfortunately, there was a bit of a trade-off.
I'm walking in circles, man.
My partner, because of this, I thought I was going to marry this woman, and she just couldn't handle the amount of attention. She's a very private person.
Yet this wasn't the only marriage that Tash's TikToks ruined. Her next target was, get this, the Bicton vet Tash's TikTok.
Partner because of this. I thought I was going to marry this woman, and she just couldn't handle the amount of attention. She's a very private person.
This wasn't the only marriage that Tash's TikToks ruined.
I don't believe
her next target was, get
a
this, the Bicton Veterinary Clinic.
No way. What clip? From where? And what was this hole in the ground? Maybe I have to go down to the minecar.
Man, privileged, attractive white women looking for a way to nail themselves up on a cross.
I forgot what is down here.
That's what it is. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it.
My brain is not braining anymore.
It's so fucking obvious. She isn't very attractive. She's above half. Go to Walmart.
My brain isn't braining.
Go to Walmart.
Business literally designed to help unwell animals, and Vegan Booty lost it over budgies out the front.
You're the type of vets that eat your own patients, are you?
Yeah, I do eat
Well,
meat,
that's a place.
But I don't eat dogs, and I don't eat cats, and I don't appreciate you pushing your agenda on my personal.
I don't appreciate you enslaving animals.
I have a dog in a cage out the back at the moment receiving treatment. Am I enslaving it?
Although it seems for the first time...
What a silly thing for that vet to do. The vet actually thought that you could engage a crazy bitch with logic. That's not gonna work. You're not gonna get her to be like, oh, wait a minute, you know what? Now that I think about this, what you're saying makes sense now.
Ever, Vegan Booty is actually facing consequences. Defamation action against Miss Tash Peterson. 17,700 raised. The vet was announcing, we are launching a civil action in the Supreme Court of Western Australia, which has conveniently been running over the last 2 months. The trial has revealed that Vegan Booty hasn't only falsified her taxable income, but she's also been able to ruin another marriage. Falsified her...
She earned more than $400,000. Who the fuck is giving her money?
Fucking
I guess other crazy people.
Taxable income, but she's also been able to ruin another marriage. This might explain why Fi is also suing Tash.
This is going to teach her a lesson. If she's fined that amount of money, she's going to think twice.
And while she's always stated,
I actually measure my own success by the amount of haters and criticism that I have.
It seems penalty after penalty.
Well, I don't think she's ever going to be as successful as Osama bin Laden. So she should just pack it up. I mean, that guy was one of the most successful people, I mean, ever. I mean, think about that.
He is finally taking its toll. Her public nuisance stunts are becoming far less frequent, as most of her content now focuses on street interviews.
Do you have a moral justification for animal abuse?
Yummy.
Vegan Booty will likely never change.
Yeah, there it is.
But maybe she's reached a decent middle ground that's respectful not just to animals, but people's lives as well.
Yeah, I think she's got no problem going around interviewing people as long as she's not being abusive or anything like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just the way it is, right? I mean, I think this kind of stuff is, it's very common. And I think that the reason why, again, is that these people, they do this because they live such boring, privileged lives that they need to find a cause to make themselves, it's like to alleviate themselves of the guilt.
They have
of their
nothing
life.
better to
That's
do than
the
cause
real
drama.
reason. It's not about veganism or any other issue. It's something that's internal. If you want to figure out why most people are protesters for certain issues and why people care a lot about a certain issue, stop thinking about the issue and start thinking about them. And you will find the reason why they actually do certain things. Why does vegan teacher's arm look so skinny? She looks fine. I mean, she's very skinny, but she seems like she's relatively healthy. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think that's fine. It's a non-issue. Yeah, that's fine. She looks fit. Yeah, she does.
Usually vegans aren't that...
No meat? Yeah, I guess so.
Not
it's a lack of
fat,
purpose mixed with daddy issues. Yeah, I think it's a lack of purpose as well, too. Where do you draw the line? You can't eat insects either because they're alive. Well, new studies show plants feel pain, so can we eat plants? The reason why these people care about eating animals is because they think animals are cute. That's the reason why. There's an emotional attachment to it. That's why the people that complain about eating animals mainly complain about eating the cute animals. Now, plants aren't cute in the same way that animals are, so there's not as much negativity for them. Like, that's why, for example, people eat fish, but not red meat. Well, a cow is cuter than a fish is, generally, for most people. And so that's the real reason. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think, at least. The real reason is that it gets them the most support and others to give them money. I think that's just hypocrisy. Well, like, but you can say it's hypocrisy.
How the fuck do I get there?
I hate these people, by the way. And this is a great video, though. Just say potatoes aren't cute? No, I don't think so, man. This video, make sure you give it a like. That was a good one. No, the fundamental issue and moral debate is about animals are horrifically cared for and handled, which I agree with, but the extremism is ridiculous. Yeah, it's bad that people treat animals bad, but like, let's really ask the question. Like, everybody is like, oh, that's bad. Would you want to pay double for the animals to be treated the right way? Because I don't. No. No, and so that's the bottom line. Yeah, yes, and if you do, I think that, yeah, then go ahead and buy food that's ethically sourced. I think that there's a lot of options for that, but just don't make it to where everybody has to do it.
There's nothing leading to
If animals
there.
cost double, poor people would starve. Do you hate poor humans over animals? Well, this is what I was saying before about how these are viewpoints, you know, it's like the luxury beliefs. All of these viewpoints, again, are by privileged white women that live in first world countries. There's a reason you don't see people doing this in like poor countries. Fuck no, they're trying to stay alive. These are issues that people create because they have no purpose in their own life.
I give up.
Imagine
today.
real problems?
I
They
don't
can't.
know
That's
how
why
to
they
get
create
there.
their own.
I have no clue.
Yeah, you still eat $2 steaks? Well, I mean, yeah, I like them. They taste
I
good.
mean, we can go to Boiler
Yeah, I mean, there's
Island
nothing
one
wrong
more
with that.
time.
I mean, if I didn't like eating them, I wouldn't eat them. There it is. They just want attention. They do. They want attention, and that's all they care about. Most people can't afford to. They're buying a big family a meal for the week, and they're being yelled at for eating meat, for being too poor to buy ethical products. That's because the one thing that a lot of people that are in the upper middle class hate, do you know what they hate more than almost anything else? Poor people. Because they know they're like 6 months or a couple of years away from being in that position, but they've convinced. That's because the week and they're being yelled at for eating meat, for being too products. That's because the one thing that a lot of people that are in the upper middle class hate, do you know what they hate more than almost anything else? Poor people. Because they know they're like 6 months or a couple of years away from being in that position, but they've convinced themselves that they're better than this person, like mentally or spiritually or morally, because they're in a better position. So they have to find ways that poor people are beneath them because they don't want to come to terms with the fact that the only reason why they're different is because maybe they got lucky or they have a better degree. That's the reason. Yeah, that and people that are richer than themselves. No, but they don't hate people that have more money than them because they want to be that person. They really hate poor people because poor people oftentimes remind them that that could be you. That's the reason why I think it happens.
Did I even inspect this
Do you think
thing?
this lack of purpose is a modern problem because we've switched away from just surviving to relative affluence, so now our brains got all this free time because we don't have to run from bears? You are 100% right. Absolutely. And I know this from myself. Anytime that things are really bad, I am usually the most at ease. Like, for example, when we had the, like a big snowstorm and you couldn't drive around anywhere, I felt extremely relaxed and very calm. And the reason why is that whenever you're worried about staying alive, you don't have time to contemplate existential problems. So there's a certain calmness and a certain type of like acuity that high stress situations provide that take you out of the frame of thinking about existential problems. They make you think about being a person and being a human and solving your immediate problem. And most people can solve those problems.
Listen up, the soap you shower with, it's you probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with.
Oh. I'm gonna end it here. I have no idea what to do. Yeah, let's save. Cool.